Hey guys, I'm so sorry that I have been out of action for last 2 months or more than 2 months now. And yeah, I had to reset some priorities of my life, and that's why I could not make any videos. And during that time, you guys supported me a lot. A lot of people messaged me that why your videos are not coming, and I had no reply for them. But now I can say that I'll be consistent and I'm back in action. So let's get started. So this video will be all about the NUS Business School. And as you may all know, this is situated in Singapore, and we will cover everything about it. The history, what are the programs, what are the specialization, what are the fees, what kind of rankings it holds, and what kind of expenses you will have to face when you come to join the NUS school. So let's get started. So before starting with NUS school, I will first tell you what is NUS. So NUS stands for National University of Singapore, and this university needs no introduction. This is a top-rated university all over the world, and this university has a top-rated B school also, and the school name is NUS School. So the school was formally established in 2002 only. That means it's pretty young school, but actually the school goes back to 1965 when it was actually established in the form of the Department of Business Administration in the then University of Singapore. And hence, though it is a new school, the history goes back to at least 55 years. So during this video, I will tell you some of the facts and some of the trivia that happened with me. So actually, when I came to Singapore 5 years back, I used to live next to the school. Like that was a very student-friendly area, and that's when I came to know about the NUS school. And at that time, I did not know this is a top-rated school in the world. But the building looked so shiny, and it is a flagship building called the Mokhtar Riyadi building, and it is full of a glass facade, and it looks so beautiful and so elegant and has a tree structure that it's a love at first sight. So now let's see about the program. So in this video, I will only focus about the MBA program, though the school also provides I think the BBA and some other programs, but we will not talk about that in this video. So majorly there are two types of MBA programs here. One is a full-time 17 months program, and another is a part-time 24 months program. And both the program gives you the same degree and equal opportunities, equal number of specialization. Almost everything is equal. It's just that the full-time program you get a student pass, while in the part-time program either you are a Singaporean or you are a PR or you're an EP holder or any kind of pass holder. Even though you're a foreigner, you can attend the part-time program at the NUS school. So as I said, that the programs are very similar. Actually, the program structure is also very similar. Both the programs start in the month of August every year, but there is an exception. This year, they took the intake in the month of January and not in the month of August because of the COVID reasons. So both the part-time program and the full-time program run in parallel. And I think there is a lot of interaction between the part-time students and the full-time students. And you can see the program structure somewhere here. There are 17 modules, and out of them, I think 10 are the core modules and the 7 are elective modules. And again, they are distributed across 17 months or across 24 months according to the program of your choice. So moving ahead, we have some dual degree or the double degree programs at NUS. One of them is the NUS HEC Paris program, that is a 2 years program. Then they have NUS Yale University. But in the Yale one, you will not get an MBA degree from Yale. You will get another master's degree that you can see on the screen that you will get from the Yale University. There is also NUS Peking University, and you can even do a master's in public administration from the Lee Kuan Yew School of Public Policy, along with doing an NUS MBA. So if you want to go into the public administration, that is a very good opportunity for you. Now moving to the specialization that NUS Business School provides in their MBA program, they provide 9 specialization. That is a very fascinating thing I found, because in most of the MBA programs, either they provide general MBA or they have a very few number of specializations. But here you have finance, marketing, strategy and organization, innovation and entrepreneurship, consulting, analytics and operations, digital business, real estate, and even healthcare management. So I think the number of specializations they provide are quite many, and this provides a lot of flexibility to their students. But one thing to notice is this specialization will not be written on your degree. This is purely based on your electives. And if you choose more of the finance electives, you get the finance specialization. And that is why you can do up to 2 specializations, which is again a great advantage. So as far as I came to know, I think they have the specializations written on their transcript. So if you're worried that how will you convey to your next employer that you have done a specialization in finance or marketing, you can still do that by showing them your transcripts. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is the rankings of the NUS Business School around the world. And this is of utmost interest for any MBA aspirant before considering a college to join. So before jumping on rankings, we should consider that in 2021, the rankings are very skewed because many top MBA colleges did not even participate in the rankings because they could not conduct their classes on time, or they were in the online mode, in the hybrid mode, and the placements were also impacted. And that is why many top colleges have not been featured in a lot of rankings. So when a university claims a certain ranking, you should also keep in mind that their ranking can differ according to the year, and you should compare it with the last 2-3 years of ranking. So while rankings in general are considered, I trust only two MBA rankings. One is the Financial Times Global MBA ranking, and the other one is the QS ranking that is available for all the fields around the world. So in the Financial Times Global MBA ranking, NUS is ranked at number 14, and it has consistently held a position that is somewhere between 10 to 20. And that is why this is a very trusted ranking. And the other one is the QS MBA ranking, in which NUS is at number 28 in the world. So again, you can see a lot of disparity here. And that is why you should not blindly trust only one ranking. You should take multiple rankings and take an average of it. And even after that, you should also talk to the alumni, look at what their alumni are doing around the world, and then only you should decide whether you should join a university or not. Now let's compare NUS with the other two major MBA colleges in Singapore that are reputed all over the world. The number one would be NTU. So NTU and NUS have always had a tough competition whenever it is university rankings are considered. For example, NTU and NUS are neck to neck when the QS global rankings are considered in universities. And also there is a healthy competition between both the universities within Singapore in getting the best talents and providing the best quality of education. And this is something unique that within one city in the world, you have two top rated universities. So let's talk about the NTU Business School. So when I read about them, I found that they have a huge focus on technology because it's Nanyang Technological University. So they say that even in the MBA they have a technological focus, and that is what is driving them. And while rankings are considered, NTU is mostly somewhere near to NUS only. In most of the rankings, you will see that NTU is a few positions below NUS. And in some rankings, you can even see, for example, the economist ranking, I think NTU is ahead of NUS. So again, this rankings are very subjective and depends on the what are the parameters the ranking company is considering. The other top university within Singapore for MBA is INSEAD. And INSEAD, as you may know, was originally from the Fontainebleau campus of France, that is somewhere near to Paris, and that was their main campus. But then I think some 10 or 20 years back, they decided to open their second campus in Singapore, and they created it like a main campus. So even though it's not a secondary campus. What they claim is the Singapore campus is equal to France campus. And if you enroll yourself in France campus, you can actually attend classes in Singapore and vice versa. And they're also coming up with some other campuses around the world. So the good part about INSEAD is in most of the rankings, you will find it in top 5 in the world, and which is a very big advantage when it is compared to any other university in the world. But also we should consider that INSEAD comes at a cost. The fees of INSEAD is at least 2.5 times of what you will pay in NUS and NTU. So yeah, the brand name comes with a cost, and this is a fair comparison between the NUS, NTU, and INSEAD. So if Singapore is your destination for pursuing MBA, you can make your choice wisely based on what you prefer and what kind of budget you have. Talking about budget, we should move towards the last and the most important point of the whole video for many of the students. What is the fees of pursuing an MBA in the NUS Business School. So the fees of a full-time MBA program and the part-time MBA program are equal, and that stands at $68,000. That is Singapore dollars. So you can compare, I think it should come out somewhere near to 50,000 US dollars, which is a very good price point because you're getting a brand name of a world-class university along with the quality of education. And if you compare this cost, let's say with INSEAD cost, it is a huge difference. So INSEAD fees will come out to be somewhere around 145,000 Singapore dollars, where this is 68,000 Singapore dollars. So you can see the difference. And that is why this can become a major factor while choosing your MBA college. So I hope you liked the video. If you really did, please drop a comment, like the video, share it with your friends, and also spread the word about my channel. I am back. I will be consistent. And if I am not consistent, I will tell you beforehand what is the reason. So please come and join the community of Amit Sam & Co. And until next time.